And of course, put them back into your parts bin. This way we don't lose nothing for when we go to put things back together later on. Doesn't seem to be anything broken on this that I can see so far. I'm looking at it for the first time just like you guys are. Like I said, there's just, I believe, only 2 screws holding this on. There's the other screw. We're going to put that in our parts bin. Now we should just be able to lift the top up, I believe. Yes. Go one side and then the other, and the body pops off. And look at that. For 99 cents we have a lighted caboose. Looks like the light might also still be okay on there. No major rust on the frame or anything. And we're going to go over here. I've got this horsehair detail brush, a regular paintbrush, just a cheapie, like a 50-cent paintbrush. One of these painter's tools for people who don't know how to paint, but it's very good for cleaning trains and getting into the crevices and grooves. And for our body, for our chassis, sometimes they'll use a little more aggressive toothbrush. This one is like I would say a medium to hard toothbrush. It's got a little one on the end too. Okay, so we're gonna move over here to the sink, and this is what I would usually do. I hope you guys can see this tonight. You want to get your water, let it start running. Your hot water, let it get pretty hot. And, you know, this had a window inside, which is cool. And I'm not going to disturb it right now. And once our water starts to get a little bit warm here, we're just going to take a little bit of regular dish liquid, put it on a toothbrush, and, you know, dilute it a little bit. Put the caboose underneath the water. It's not going to hurt nothing. And just start giving it a little scrub. Be careful around the letters and the steps. And you want to go all around best as you can. Like I said, scrub less aggressively by the lettering. This way you won't just have an S or a P over there. And try to get all the areas pretty good. It's a miracle sometimes what just doing this for these trains will do for them. Get inside your steps there. Detail it out a little bit. And then take this paintbrush and also just keep, you know, this will get into more crevices and things. It won't damage any lettering, things of that sort. By now you can see the water is getting pretty hot. I've got some pretty hot water over here. So what I'll do is put a little bit of cold on just to make it warm. And give it a nice rinse. Get those decades of dirt off of there. And we'll take that and set it on a paper towel for a moment to let that dry off. And I'll start to, you know, just damp dry it. Just so we're not dealing with a, you know, soaking wet thing anymore. Damp dry it. Try to look around as you're going to remove dirt from the crevices and things while everything's still wet. This is when you can use this tool here, helps. Or also at this time some cotton swabs also come in handy. Let me go get one. I thought I had some handy, but they're in the next room. But anyway, you know, take the cotton swabs inside of these crevices and things and clean more things out. You can clean around the windows and that then. You know, this thing had a whole plastic insert to it, you know, which will pop out by itself. And on that baby, you can wash that by itself just by rinsing it off. Take a little bit of Windex, it's not going to hurt that. And again, get a paper towel and wipe it off. Be careful you don't crack it. Take your time. I try to go a little faster on these videos so I don't bore you guys and still give you the general idea of how to do something, because when I started no one showed me anything and I just went through a horrible time, and I still really don't know fully what I'm doing, but I make a little money at it now, so I must know something. We'll take the body then, and as you see, you'll just pop this right back in there the way it came out. And you always remember on Lionel trains, if you have to force anything, you've probably got it in the wrong way or you're using the wrong screw. Always. So everything should fit pretty kosher all the time on them. If you've got to press too hard, that's usually a sign that something's going wrong there. These things were mass produced and the parts generally fit together pretty good. It's also nice to have a piece of foam or something for when you're working on an engine or, you know, a body part. You could set that back on there so you know that it won't sustain any damage. Okay, and now we're looking at the frame. Sometimes I will wash the frame with water, but being that this one has a light, we'll just play it safe. Pop the light bulb out here for a minute. It's just your standard bayonet bulb. And take some 91% alcohol. Put it on your old Scotch-Brite there. And just take, ooh, excuse me, using an iPhone here. I need to get a camera to do this stuff for you guys. Just, you know, put it on the wheels, clean your wheels off so they'll make good electrical contact again. And also, of course, you know, the electric roller, the collector. You'll want to scrub that up with your Scotch-Brite as well. If you feel safer not using alcohol, you can use the CRC electric cleaner. It's more expensive to work with, but I've never ruined Don't use it near bodies and stuff, the alcohol, but on the wheels and the track and stuff, the alcohol works just fine, as long as you don't overdo it. You know, and you know, you've usually got grime and muck on these wheels. It takes time to clean them, blah blah blah. And like I said, I don't want to bore you guys tonight. Then you would take a needlepoint oiler, which mine is broken right now, and this is the kind that you can refill. That's why I'm having a hard time getting it. You know, you refill it and you can use it over and over again, and it saves you money. This one lasted me 2 years. I've attempted to repair it, and I probably will try some more because I can't seem to find one. I use ATF as lubricant. Turn that back over. And the thing about using transmission fluid for lubricant is you don't have to often as much as you would. You'll put a drop between there and a drop between there on each wheel. One on the outside, one on the inside of the wheel. And it doesn't matter if you get a little bit on the wheel, because the ATF does conduct electricity. You can put a drop here on the side of the roller collector on each side to get that thing flowing again. And like I said, since it's not oil, it won't foul up anything electric. Okay, we'll loop that up a little bit. And let's take our CRC, and just to make sure we've got a good electrical contact, we'll spray a little bit down in there. Clean that out a little bit. Put your bayonet bulb back in. And at this point, you would take your body, slide it right back on there, no big deal, and put the 2 screws back in. But to save time tonight on this video, I'm going to just take it to the layout right now. Okay, let's get that on the track. Make sure the wheels are lined